Hello.
Hello. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, man.
It's excellent to be here again another night, just together, doing our little cunty
Doing
thing.
what we do.
Cunting along. We've had a really good Easter issue. And Jodie has done her Jodie's roadie for your benefit. I think I did Helen's handy tip.
You did.
But did I record it?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? But we will record it.
We will go back and have a look if we haven't done anything.
Yeah.
At this stage, I have to play with the sound a little bit because it's been very low. So I might just give me a moment here.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's very echoey. Hello. How do we manage that, man?
I don't know.
Oh, it's very... Can you hear the ringing?
Says I'm my hearing at night.
Sounds like my vision at night.
Oh, I've just turned that off. I'm quite. It was disturbing, wasn't it?
It was disturbing. Let's not do that again.
No, I have written it in my head. Don't press that button.
Yep, got that.
Just get on with it.
Get on with it. Right.
So, in the
Event of that, need to drink to that one.
get one up ya.
Get one up, yeah. Delicious.
What are we having here tonight, Jodie?
Well, I have
You are having a vodka orange, courtesy of Mr. McCunty.
courtesy of Mr. McCunty. He's good like that.
He's a very kind fellow. And this is a whiskey, which I will explain later is whiskey whiplash, because this particular glass, you have to throw your head right back to get to the bottom. And then you have whiplash, and you don't know how you got it. Oh,
Minnie
giving
is the
me a
only
headache.
person.
Fuck.
You're the only person that's gone to the doctors for whiplash, and they've said to you, "Did
It's
you have a
from
car
down
accident?"
in whiskey.
And you had to say no. It was when I drank my whiskey.
It's true,
I
darling.
threw it back
I threw it
too
back.
quickly.
But I threw it back and it didn't come right back. I had to throw it
that's
back
a problem.
again, and therein my neck went, oh, for fuck's sake.
Now you have whiplash.
Now you have whiplash. So I have whiskey whiplash. And to be honest, I'm quite proud.
Are you quite proud of that? That's good. That is, well, it's a good number.
Suck your ass in here further so we're near to the middle. There we are.
But you know, Min, I've got something for that whiplash.
Jodie, I
Well,
knew you
actually,
would.
it's not the whiplash, but it's to stop whiplash.
Oh?
I have these little things called straws. Just might look like a straw with a thing on it.
Is that thing that was sitting here in front of me?
Yeah.
This.
Do you want to know what that does?
I would love to know what that does.
I'll show you, because you know
To
what?
me, it looked like it might be restricting flow to the drink into my mouth.
Oh, heavens above, no.
But I
We
didn't
wouldn't
think
do
you
that.
would bring anything that would
I would never
restrict
do that to
drinking
you.
flow.
No.
No, I
What
know. Yes, true.
What it does do is... Well, look. Here's one I prepared earlier. Ta-da!
Oh,
Where are we? Here we go.
look at
Look
that.
at that. How pretty.
Okay, so let me see. What happens to
Yep.
my one?
Turn your pair on.
Turn your pair on.
Here we go.
Oh,
Look at you go.
Oh my
So-
giddy aunt.
So now, Min, you never ever have to throw your head back
I
at
don't.
all. You
I just have to bend my straw
and you just
and
pop it in
slurp it
like
in
that.
there. Like that. It doesn't
And
really
Bob's
go
your
with-
uncle.
doesn't really, I might have to cut them short or either drink highball whiskies.
Should I can fix that for you. Should I go and get something to fix that? I can. One moment, please, caller. I'll just have a drink.
That actually does work quite well. It just needs to be shorter.
Sure, I can fix that. I'll be back in one moment.
She's gone off to
One
find a
moment, please,
solution
caller.
to my problem. She's a wonderful human being. She knows there's a pair of scissors somewhere. Ah, here we are. Look, a little bit of surgery.
A little bit of surgery doesn't hurt anybody. Oh.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh,
Now the pears.
oh, my pear's fallen
your
apart.
pear's
No,
fallen.
no, it hasn't fallen
I have
in.
a number of them, Min. Would you like me to practice?
I think we should practice for the for the sake of low ball glassing.
Yeah, let's just practice.
No, see, it's still there.
Yeah, but it might not be the right.
See,
Look at that.
it's still there,
I
and
have
it's
cut
still,
it a bit short.
it still goes into my glass though.
Let's try this one. Let's try that.
What's that one? A pineapple?
Is it?
Or is that a
Or is it
pear?
What's that? It's a pear.
It's
This
a
must be an
pear.
apple. Do you think?
God knows.
Who has a yellow apple?
Darling, who actually sits up during the day or during the night and
Thinks of
thinks
these things.
of these things?
They're very clever, aren't they?
There are some very, very clever.
I'd like to claim that I made that.
Yes, there
I'm
are
not
some
going to.
very clever humans, and they should all.
Pink and yellow.
I love the pink on there. That's fabulous.
But pink, yellow, and red nails.
Oh, okay. What have I got?
I'm just a rainbow of colours.
I've got rainbow nails
Oh. And dark yellow and light yellow.
and
Two
dark-
shades.
2 shades of
Two
yellow.
shades.
Two shade to you.
shade to you.
Hello. That works quite well there.
Doesn't it?
I'm impressed.
Thank you, man.
Where the fuck did you get those?
Oh, look, I would tell you, but then I would have
You'd
to
have to
dispose
kill
of
me.
you.
Yeah, you would. And I know you
And I
would.
can't do that because who am I going to come on here with?
Oh, for God's sakes, who?
There is nobody else.
There's nobody who can spin a tale out of absolutely fucking nothing
No.
like you and I.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put out a little teaser to you, Miss Jodie.
Oh, teaser.
You're going to have
Like a teaser.
You're going to have to think long and hard about this one. So
Long
I
and
may,
hard teaser.
I may
like
have
it.
to do sort of funny little things and
Oh,
do that while you're thinking. But
Yeah.
here it is.
Right.
My question.
yes. Ask away.
The first time
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. There's my answer. It wasn't me. Have I spoken to you? What?
Yes, you
Okay,
have,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's funny in so many ways.
Right.
The first time you were sexually harassed
Mm-hmm.
in the workplace. Now, that's it now.
Now I've really got to think.
We are digging here.
No, I remember.
Oh,
I remember.
are you
Well,
happy to
yes, absolutely,
out?
absolutely. Well, you can tell me whether it was sexual harassment or whether this was in my head. Okay, I'll explain.
do?
Right.
Please do.
So I'm a dog groomer, right? So I see lots of
Which we know.
fluffy little dogs.
And
yes,
the
I've
very best
mentioned
dog
that before.
groomer in the entire universe. I'll have you know. Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
Min.
a quick plug for Hollywood Hounds.
Oh, thank you, Min. Love it.
Oh, always.
But when I first started out in this career, okay, I was 18
Yes.
and I worked for this lady for 3 or 4 years, and then I decided I don't actually know what I'm doing. Although I still worked for her, I had my own salon at home as well on the weekend. So I worked from her Monday to Friday.
You're such a hard worker.
And then I decided I really love this. And I'm going to do a day at least on my own at home. So I started on a Saturday by myself at home. I was plodding along. I was making money. This was great. And of course I had to have a different work name or workplace name than the person I was working for.
Right.
Yeah. So I had same industry, same umbrella, but I came up with doggy styles. Because that's what I did. I styled dogs.
You did. And I automatically can see the problem with that you might have with that.
Yes. Not only was it a workplace, it was customers also. So I employed a couple of people, one male, one female.
Right.
And of course, we'd get along just fine. And then one day, my male co-worker said to me, do you do doggy style? I went,
Pardon?
excuse me? And of course, he looked at me and he says, do you do doggy style? Well, of course, I said, of course I do. That's what I'm all about. I do doggy style.
You do doggy style.
That is my name.
Literally.
But I meant I styled dogs.
Dogs, not what everyone else is
what
thinking.
everyone else is thinking. But clearly that was on his mind.
Oh.
And I was still only young. I was very young, still 18.
Oh.
So I thought to myself, did he just think that, and well, what I was thinking, he was thinking, all right. And so, because, yes, I was young, but it was still my business, so I fired him. But the week later, just 1 week later, customer rang. New client. Yes, I'd like to book in for doggy styles, thanks. So I said, sure. What breed do you have? He goes, excuse me? I said, what breed of dog do you have? And he goes, oh, no, I don't have a dog. So then I thought, because this was only a week earlier, that I fired someone for thinking, well, you know what we're thinking.
Yes.
So I said to him, well, if you don't have a dog, and then I went, excuse me, hello, I do doggy styles. And it was one of those moments, every time I opened my mouth, I was saying the wrong thing, and he was thinking the wrong thing.
You were saying the right thing in the
right context in my mind,
way,
but he wasn't.
But he was taking it
and then you know what?
He had a very dark and dirty way.
And he had the nous to say, well, you're encouraging me by telling me you do doggy styles. But I do. That was my job. I styled dogs. I was 18. I was 18.
For fuck's
and I was
sake.
exposed to it right back then. So I hung up on him.
Yeah,
just hung up.
That is all you can do.
I didn't know what else to do, so I hung up. And I cried for 2 days.
Oh, I'm not surprised. That's quite
I
shocking,
cried
really.
For 2 days.
And at 18 years of age, were you? Yes.
Yes.
18. That's life.
So I immediately did my
really.
research. I immediately did my research and looked up what that meant. And I was horrified. I was horrified. As it happens, I'm actually pretty good at it. But I'm just saying, back then when I was 18, as it turns out, but you did ask me when it first happened and I was 18.
I did. It's my own fault.
You asked me, I told you, all right? So you've got to place your words right.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. It's grammar. It's punctuation and grammar.
It is. So that was my experience with first time.
Gosh.
Well, I think I could call that work harassment, don't you?
Yes, that's sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment. That's
At
what
work,
it was.
in the workplace. Yes.
I had to figure out at that point what that was.
It wasn't around back then.
No.
You didn't go, oh, that's sexual harassment.
Oh, but now I know what both.
Yes. Thank you, and you're welcome to all of the people who have come before us and know
Who weren't sure
that they were being sexually harassed. So we're welcoming you. You can be grateful.
Yeah.
Because we've paved the way.
Yeah. You're welcome.
In all terrible personal circumstances.
I had to put up with that terrible way for a long time until I got to enjoy that. Then I did.
It's just not on, is it?
No. It's that was my little thing anyway.
Yes.
I was terrified, horrified.
All right. Well, I will give you my first sexual harassment encounter at the workplace.
Did he complain about you?
A lot.
A lot of complaints. Just shut up and do your work.
I used to be a bit of a superstar.
Oh, did you?
In the hairdressing field.
Because you had Brave.
I had Brave, I had
Yes.
Deja Vu, I worked at Bianca, I worked everywhere that
She's
you ever
worked
could.
everywhere. The best hairdresser in Australia.
And I
I'm just
won
saying.
Australian Hairdresser of the Year
course
3
you
years
did.
running. And
Wow.
it was all
What an
very
achievement.
stellar. And then I went to work for a couple of guys who bought the best salon in Surfers Paradise. So the best salon in Surfers Paradise happened to be owned by an elderly woman who had a poodle that was different colours every day of the week, depending on what we had in the back room.
Right.
And these two fellows had actually sold her the business, and we were there because we liked these two fellows. And we had 12 hairdressers working in
Goodness me.
a small shop with only 3 basins
3 basins, 12 people. Wow.
in the middle of the fabulous 80s, where it was a 4-hour perm, and you're sitting at
Perms,
the
I love the perms.
don't you love them? Learned how to do them so well. No one can do them anymore, except someone I had a business with who's since had a stroke and deserves it.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, but she does.
Yeah. Well,
She deserves to have a stroke. I've got off track. I was in the back room.
harassment.
I was in the back room, which was just nothing more than a cubicle behind a curtain with all the colours on the shelves, and then round the corner from that was the washer and dryer for the towels. And we would all hover around in this little corner when we were free. Very, very rare, because we were so busy.
That's because you were so good, man.
Unbelievable turnover. And one of the 2 owners, named Philip.
What's he,
Why
French?
does it make my mouth dry when I think of it?
Philip. That's why.
I need a drink.
Me too. Not sure why my mouth was dry.
Better. Yeah, it's because of that. Trust me.
Yeah.
You had to bring that up. Yes, this chappie, I was in the back room. It was the fabulous 80s when you had the little crop tops.
Oh, yeah.
And the high-waisted pants underneath, but the crop tops were loose.
Oh, yeah.
And I leant
They
over.
hang off over your shoulders. And
Hang off. You had, as a hairdresser, it was really hard because fucking hard to get around someone's head with a shirt that's hanging off your shoulders.
Yes.
And you pick your arm up and they can see your tits under there.
Right. I love those tops.
Which I loved because you conduct normal
but you're still showing your tits.
things, but no, you don't show your tits. They're just a wisp of fabric over everything that makes you okay.
Yeah.
I never ever had to put my arms up as much to do hairdressing as to reach down inside the underneath of my shirt. So I thought I was quite clever because I was still wearing fabulous off the shoulder
Clothes and tops.
Under here was covered, but under here rode up. The waistline rode up when you bent over. So I'm in the back room getting my next client's tint mixed, ready to put on, and I've bent over, and of course behind me, as they do, fucking Italian hairdressers, everything from behind.
Should have come to me, doggy style.
Everything from behind. It was the same kind of thing, only just a different way of saying it.
Yep.
I bent over and that man put his hand up my shirt and grabbed my tit.
The cunt.
Absolutely the biggest, most...
What a cunt.
He was the stupidest cunt in the world too, I've got to tell you, because he didn't have a clue that what he was doing was sexual harassment. He was
No.
just...
Well, look,
It was just
they're
an
not
Italian,
educated enough.
He thought he was an Italian stallion, and he was
Oh,
so
dear.
very, yeah, baby, you love me.
Oh,
Put his
never mind.
put his hand up my shirt. Fucking,
Did he lose his hand?
he didn't, but he lost his integrity because I went out into the middle of the salon from where I had been standing in the back room, and I said, "Oh, Philip," and everyone's dryers turned off for some reason. It was very, very quiet.
Oh, so it went all like silent.
Yeah, but 12 people were silent.
Wow.
I said, "Oh, Philip, if you ever put your hand up my shirt to grab my tit ever again, I will kick your nuts, fair up your guts, and you'll have to wank your tongue to get off."
I love it. I think that is the best answer. Did it fix him?
It certainly fucking did.
I bet he picked up his purse and left.
No, he was not a poofter. He was a proper full-grown Italian fucking...
Thought he was a stallion, was he?
Wanted to go to the doggy style that you would have got.
Wanted to come to my business.
Yeah, wanted to come in anybody's business.
Anybody's business, yeah.
No, he
Well,
was
that didn't happen for him, did it?
No, and everyone in the salon heard the entire...
Name and shame. I
And-
love it.
3 little tiny junior babies came up to me later on that week and said, "Thank you for saying that, because he's been handling my bum when I wash people's hair, and he's been doing." I thought, Jesus, I'm not
Oh, that is
I'm
terrible.
not here to be the upholder of morals.
Oh, no.
But if you are getting in strife with this man because he has seniority, because he's the owner
Yeah.
and senior, then you must come to me and I will help you. And
that
they
was
did.
fantastic,
They did.
Mandy.
About 12 months of them came to me. Wow. One a month, rotating.
That's
He
really
was the most
disgusting, isn't it?
revolting man. And it wasn't as if he was hot or anything. And he just
he
went,
couldn't
"Oh,
even-
fuck." He couldn't fondle a
Walk the
15-year-old.
walk or talk the talk and walk the walk. Oh, dear.
Oh, he walked more than the walk over the years,
dear.
darling. But my threat stayed as one of the great all-time anti-Phillips threats.
See, now that's terrible, isn't it? That's what we have
but
to put up
I was
with.
in a very, very, very top position. I was able to do that because he could not fire me for love nor money. I was bringing in $1,500 a week,
Oh, I love that.
and that's back in the 80s.
That's a lot of money.
And I was taking home 50%.
Oh,
But I was not under contract, and
that's brilliant.
I just made it very, very certain that he was
Never going to do that
never
ever
going
again.
to do that ever again.
Love
I
it.
doubt it. To be honest, I doubt it to this day that he would stop. He would have stopped doing that because he was just a
Handy, touchy type person.
creepy, handsy, touchy. That's my personal bottom. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Have I got 2 straws, Jodie?
Because we were
Oh, that's
we
right.
were experimenting, man.
Yes, we were.
One was too short,
I was too short,
and then we are trying that one to see if it was too
this
short
one,
or long.
This one's good. I
That
think.
one?
Yes.
Let's get rid of the pear.
Let's get
Everything's
rid of
gone
Oh
pear-shaped.
no, keep the pear.
Keep the pear.
Yeah,
Okay,
keep the pear.
keep the pear. What's that?
This one's the apple, and
The apple's gone.
It's just not quite staying there, and it's falling out. So
Apple's gone. Goodbye, apple.
goodbye, apple. Here, apple.
Apple, you're out. Samsung's in.
Fuck off. Jodie's pear.
I'm not.
Now, what is yours,
I
sweet
don't.
pea?
I'm not sure because it can't be strawberry because it's pink, not red. What do you think, viewers? What do you think that might be?
Gosh, ladies, do you think it gives you any idea what that could be as a fruit?
Maybe There's no pink fruit, let's be honest.
No, there are no pink fruits. No. It could only be a vague attempt at a strawberry.
Yeah. Well, all I know is it goes really well with yellow.
It does.
It's pretty, isn't it?
It's quite a lot more pretty than my daggy old.
Yeah, but yours, at least it's a shape. It's a pear.
It's a pear.
You know
yes,
what
it
it
is
is.
a pear.
Where
Looks like
people
a
look at
ukulele
mine-
from there, but anyway, it's a pear.
People will look at mine and go, "Oh, that's a
That.
wait. What's
Well, see, this
pink?"
one's a specimen jar. That's what we call it around here.
specimen?
My specimen jar is empty. Can you please fill it up? Then, of course,
Course you
Mr.
do.
McCunty comes in with another whiskey, and I'm off again.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
it's straw business. Is just
I know.
it's wonderful, really,
I told
because
you I was going to do that.
you
Didn't I?
you have changed my alcoholic life.
Well, you won't get whiskey lash anymore.
I won't know, because it's been really doing my neck in.
Oh, I know.
I've got to tell you, if you've got to put your head that far back to do anything, you may as well be doing the limbo.
Yeah.
And
But it's the same goes if you're going to put your head.
yeah,
Let's.
right.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Okay.
So far forward, and you're going to choke. Is what I was going to say.
It's the
Wow.
it's the Mr. McCunty.
Mr. McCunty thinking.
The cogs are turning when Mr. McCunty's thinking.
We know he's thinking. We're not sure about what.
And he
But we
has
know
his
he's thinking.
eyes at a 45-degree angle upwards, which is the actual physical eye level for further thinking.
Because he knows
Attached
stuff.
to the brain, it's all true, I tell you.
But he knows, it's because he knows stuff. And he's got a
Just-
t-shirt
and
to prove it.
He's got to have his eyes have to go up into the 45 angle at the top, and it's like that.
And then he comes up with
yes.
something, doesn't it?
I've
He
got
generally comes up with with something that fixes our problem.
every time. The man is an absolute epic.
That's because he knows stuff.
He knows stuff.
He knows
fixes
stuff.
He
Fixes stuff.
and he doesn't hate me.
Doesn't hate me either.
Doesn't hate.
Well, he might do, but he hasn't said.
No, he adores the two of us. He really does. But you know, this one is
That's the thinking.
that's the Mr. McCunty thinking. But this one,
What does that mean, man? Tell us.
it means you fucked up.
You fucked up, now
You
fuck off.
fucked up. Now, don't do it again, or you will never get another pair of tights
Ever.
in the world.
And we know what you're
And
we know what that means.
it comes with only the very smallest raise in his voice. But he's a big chappy. And I think I've been subject to that maybe 3 times in 20 years.
Got a little raise of the voice. Oh, look. You're so lucky, man.
I am. Mr. McCunty
Mr.
is
McCunty
a fine
is a
find.
keeper.
If any of you have Mr. McCunty, then I
Urge you to look
encourage
after him.
To look after them. Play with their dicks as they go past you.
That's all they want.
Flash your
really.
tits in the kitchen.
That's all you really. That's all they. It's pretty simple, really.
It's not rocket science.
No, no, it's not. It's a little fondle here and there,
Rocket
a little
science.
flash here and there, and it keeps it all going.
It does keep it all going.
Keeps all the
It's all
cogs
good.
turning.
No, no one needs to go elsewhere for there to be happiness in this
No,
joint.
not at all.
The only thing I must admit to is age.
Good, bad.
I don't recommend it.
No,
No, don't age. Please, Jodie, don't age.
no. Well, when I got to my 50th birthday, I then started.
Wow.
I proceeded
Like
to go.
you look about 20.
Oh, well, that's because I proceeded when I got to my 50th birthday. I proceeded to go down from there each birthday.
That's a good idea.
I don't want to go 50
I did
and
that
up.
at 60.
So I went 50 down.
Yes, 60, folks. It's past that now. Next week,
Oh, but
it'll
you don't
be
look.
even more.
You don't look 60.
Fucking hell.
Min.
Thank you, sweetie.
Fabulous hair. Got no wrinkles.
I have
Yes.
to say, I've not done anything about wrinkles.
We don't have
Just
any.
don't have any.
I'd like to say.
It's the deep end of the gene pool.
Yeah.
However,
no, I've been very lucky in the fact that my family, my brother, is the same age as you, Min.
oh,
He's the same age as you. Well, I have lots of brothers, but the one that lives over here in Australia with us.
and who is that one?
Tom. His name
Tom,
is.
yes,
He is 63 coming up,
yes.
as I am 53. So there's 10 years between us. And every time, and I don't know, it's not really a compliment for me, but it is for him. If I show people my brother, if I could be chatting away and say, oh, this is my family, we get into those conversations.
As we do.
You know, this is my family and this is my brother. And they go, oh, he's got beautiful eyes. And I'm like, oh, he's my brother. And they go, are you, is he younger or older? So they ask me, is he younger or older than me? He's 62 at the minute.
Jody, may I first say in response to that, how fucking dare they
That's what I said.
ask that question?
Yeah.
Where are your manners, people?
That's
we
what
might
I
say
thought.
fuck, we might say cunt, we might
we
say
have
all
manners.
sorts of things, but we have manners and we have
And respect.
respect and a certain level of what's the word I'm looking for, Jodie? A certain level of
I'm not sure. But
I don't know, it's gone.
but
It's gone out that ear.
my response is always, excuse me?
Yes.
Excuse me? And they're like, oh,
I beg your pardon?
it's just that you guys look so similar. I don't know who's older or younger. They're digging their hole. They're digging it even deeper.
Even bigger hole.
Bigger hole. So I said, you know, these are good friends of mine. So I say to them, you know, I'm the youngest in the family. So what do you think? And they go, oh, yeah. Oh, your brother looks really good for his age. Again, stop right there. How about my friend? You look great too.
Come on.
I know.
There has to be a
Anyway, they're my ex-best friends.
well, yes, I would put them in that list. That categorises them beautifully because they're not worthy of an opinion of you.
If they had to think whether I was in my 60s or not,
Oh, fuck.
what? So you're not my friend.
Go on, get.
Go on, get.
You know, the whole retirement village just woke up.
To go on, get.
Go on, get. Look, this
We
isn't.
keep
It's not a
everybody young.
retirement village, really, folks. It's
It's a lifestyle community.
Oh fuck, that's even worse. It's a caravan park, and we have a cabin, a boat, and a truck.
It's a caravan park, and I have friends that have a cabin, a boat, and a truck.
Yeah, and I have a friend called Jody,
A cunty.
and
Who
she has a business. She tames hounds all day.
sometimes lions.
Lions,
Like
sometimes
called
they're lions.
They try to eat me.
The smaller ones, I think, would be as nippy as just a bit.
Oh, they're the ones that try to eat me.
Yeah, they're the worst ones, aren't they? And she has her self-esteem returned to her from a very nasty place she was in with a certain chappie.
With a cunt.
A cunt. Yeah. Okay.
We
It's
can-
late enough.
We can say that. We can say cunt.
Yeah. A
However-
complete, and now you started it, a complete and utter thunder cunt.
Thunder cunt, you use that word.
Now that word, viewers, is in our Cunctionary, which is the PDF book file that you open when you subscribe to our page. You get all of the fabulous cunt words that we've ever thought of and extrapolated their meanings into everyday conversation. So there's, I think I got to about 7,500 words this week, for God's sakes.
We're getting up there, man. Goodness me. We're getting up there.
It's because there's so many cunts, darling.
Yeah, that's right. Look, lots of cunts happen, and that's, that's where we get our inspiration from, really.
Oh. Anything with drinking of the straw, as you can't chug it like you can.
No, we're sophisticated. Do you hear? Looks bad, man.
Oh, that's not very sophisticated tonight.
It's the colour that gets me.
Do
Love
you
it.
know, folks? That's my natural colour.
She doesn't even do anything to that colour.
Completely. Even this little white strip in the front, on its own.
Yeah, that's cool.
Natch.
Mine is complete L'Oreal in a spray bottle. Mine is complete L'Oreal in a spray bottle. That's where it's at.
Yours is complete goddess in a spray bottle. Whether it came from L'Oreal, I don't know.
I don't care what brand it is sometimes.
As long as it looks like it does right now, then that's how everyone thinks of you, Jodie.
It works.
It's the Jodie look.
It's the Jodie Roadie look.
It's Jodie's roadie. Now, Jodie, do you have any more roadies for this evening? It's quite a long version, this one, but I do encourage you to catch up, because we've been away from each other for about a week, and I've thought, she's sure, everything's sorted, everything's doing. We're still trying to get the frickin' website up and running so that you can enjoy more of our cuntiness anytime
we have
you
plenty
like.
more.
We have cuntiness coming out our ears.
I was going to say cunt, but there we
Oh,
go.
I should have said flaps.
Cuntiness coming out of everywhere.
Yes, flaps, ears.
Nostrils.
No.
Not nostrils.
No, nostrils. No. Nostrils don't take up any
They're
thought
just- no.
in anybody's day.
But it is.
Do you ever get up in the morning and go, oh, my nostrils feel a bit crook? I don't.
No, I don't.
It's just one
Sometimes
of those
I
things
get up and
like,
go, who punched me in the nostrils? Because sometimes there's somebody that would have punched me in the nostrils.
and it's in the cunt book under cunt punch.
It is. It's
It
a
appears
thing.
in
Cunt
the
punch.
cunctuary. In the
Yeah,
cunctuary.
cunt punch.
Cunt punch.
It's a thing.
It is. It is a thing. And if I could be bothered looking for it on the computer, because it's so late, we probably shouldn't do much more, then I would tell you what it is. But I'd say look up the Cunctionary with your subscription, because it's always yours and renewed every single month, so that your personal cunty things can be sent as quickly as they can with good definition.
Yep.
To Jodie McCunty. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Jodie at Cunctuary.com and Minnie at Cunctuary.com. Either of those two will take your email and
and your
see
views
what we
and
think
everything.
about you, and we will tell you what we think.
You
Of
may not
course,
like it,
it
but
could
we're still
be-
going to tell you what we think.
It could be shit. But you don't know if you don't throw it in there. I mean, God, we throw it out there every night of the week.
Every 5 minutes. I do.
Every second drink, there's a contuary somewhere.
Oh. So, on that note,
So, champions, I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I wish you the best for the week ahead. What are we? Sunday? Oh, fuck. Yuck.
Monday-itis, but tomorrow's a public holiday, so they've got a short week, so that's something to look forward to.
That is a short week. I'm unaccustomed to public holidays because I never closed my salon on a public holiday. I just gave my staff lots more money to work that day, which is what
You're a
have to
good
do.
cunt.
But,
Yeah, keep them. Good cunt.
Yeah. So, Philip, if you're watching this, Philip
This goes out
Nespola,
to... Oh,
there we
Nespola.
are. You are named and shamed. And you were the one who put your hand up my shirt. I hope that someone's done what I mentioned
Cocked.
that I would do and kick your nuts up to your throat.
Do you know, man, I wish Philip right now, today, would do that to me. And we'll see what Philip gets back. So, Philip, if you're watching...
You're a fucking fraud,
Yeah.
Philip.
Also, Philip, email me, because I have things to do to you. Not say, I have things to do.
Who needs anyone but a champion as a friend? For God's sakes.
All I'm asking is, Philip, email Jody at countryweary.com.
Philip got his because it was so vocal and so loud, and amongst about 40 people with 12 hairdressers there, everyone went, yes!
Yeah, you did the right thing.
I did.
I
brought
just
it out
want to
into the
fuck him
public.
up.
Yeah, well,
That's what I want to do.
I think someone's really fucked him up, darling, because I worked for him after that in another life on Chevron
was fucked
Island,
up?
and he was still as bad as that. And he was, I think he
Wonder
was
if it'd be
dating
so-
a lovely girl from Burley Bras.
Of course he was.
She was the Burley Bras
Model.
salesperson for
Oh,
Maya,
okay, yeah.
Maya David Jones.
Burley Bras sucks. Go to bras and things.
Yeah.
Much better.
All bras suck, and you should let your tits out.
Don't wear them. Get the girls out.
I don't.
Woo!
I don't wear them. I've not worn a bra all my life.
Look at you go.
And they're not down to my knees yet.
Well, that's good.
It's all right.
So on that note,
Lovelies.
now you know Min's tits aren't down to her knees.
No.
You
And
know I want to
Jodie's-
kill Philip.
Jodie wants to kill Philip, which is fine, but she'll get over that because I really did rescue that moment. And
No, you had your moment. I just want mine. I just want to kill anybody who hurts.
anyone who hurts.
my
Yeah,
men.
oh, well, that's true. I'm the same.
Well, not kill. That's a strong
no.
word. I just want to turn at him.
Ah, yes,
Just
a turn.
give me a turn.
Give me a turn. There's no
That bitch will
nothing.
run for the hills so goddamn fast.
There is nothing.
He will be
like a
named Roadrunner.
turn. Yeah, and the Acme
Oh yeah.
rocket will get right after him with the coyote on it.
All over it.
Was that where you were going? Yeah. Oh, good. Otherwise, I'm
No,
completely
that's
fucked.
where I was going. That's where I was going. Headed there.
Did well then.
Yeah.
Here's cheers.
Here's
Cheers to our
to
lovely
our
folk.
countryness and our folk out there.
And we will see you very shortly with way more fabulous, funky
Up to date.
cuntiness.
Bye, cunts.
Bye, cunts.